brief from the choreographer Shaun Parker was to make music that sort of represented all of humanity, which is a really tough call to do. I was really drawn to exploring world music and very acoustic music, tribal, a lot of drums, Indian drumming, and also Armenian music was really important for me because I felt that the sound of Armenian music sat in between East and West. It sort of has this otherworldly quality that I was really drawn to. We were just really exploring what might sound good, and there's a certain dramaturgy in the work in that it's about human evolutions. There's a war sequence, and so I thought, well, how am I going to represent that musically? And so I was looking at the Hindu traditions. I was using some mantras to Kali, the goddess of destruction and rebirth. Religious, spiritual devotion is common to all cultures. That was another thing that I tried to bring into the score. I really love to have an electronic aesthetic with acoustic instruments. The very pure digital with the very organic. I think there's something really beautiful about it. And I suppose I'm just really drawn to the warmth of strings, the warmth of a bass clarinet, that really organic warmth. But I also really love Detroit techno. So it's sort of about combining those two elements in what I do. We use a lot of interesting delays in the work that just add a contemporary edge to the traditional sounds that just brings it into the 21st century. One pedal that was really important to the ensemble was the super octave pedal because we don't have a true bass in the ensemble. I use that pedal on my viola to bring some bottom end in. Also the bass marimba. Although it's a bass marimba, it doesn't have the super low end. The guitarist and I do use true looping techniques, like we're looping phrases and also creating very long drones. There's a lot of drones in the work that carry through different pieces and fade out, and it's sort of this backdrop to the whole work are these series of drones that carry through different pieces. It's almost like there's this macro drone world going the whole time. There's all these surround sounds in the theatre, and there's a universe of little digital bird sounds, and we call it the digital universe. We use SPDX, the sampler, triggering them within the surround sound of the theatre. Viola, violin and the guitar are connected to effects. The bass clarinet player uses one of the loop pedals as a sampler, as augmentation, so he is triggering often himself playing, and then he'll perform over the top of that. All the pedals are preset, so it's just a matter of going to the set patches and then basically triggering. We've got our little notes there, and everyone has a very specific thing to do and a very specific time to do. It's not, the use of the technology is quite precise. It's pretty much like triggering a musical event. I really wanted to keep the music sounding like it's a classical ensemble, but the delays just add that little bit of depth and a little bit of magic at the end of vocal phrases, and some of the delays are also triggered into the surround sound, so it just really helps envelop the world into the score for the audience.